The three levels of wealth creation. In this video, I am talking to you about the three levels of wealth creation. The goal of this video is to go through these levels, identify which individuals find themselves um, at any of the levels, and then go through the actions that are required for you to take. And with this information, you will be equipped enough to be successful on your journey to creating wealth, to attain financial freedom. So the first stage or the first level is the starting level. The first level is the starting level. It's also known as the primary level. Now, at this level, the individual focuses on getting his financial home in order. So you need to understand that this is where financial stress is at its highest level. There is financial chaos. So the goal here is to focus on putting your home, your financial home in order. And you need to focus on budgeting and paying off your debt, especially the high interest debt. Um, the next one is to also focus on earning more income, and then building an emergency fund. So it's very important to understand that you build an emergency fund through saving at this initial stage. And who is at this level? Anyone who is heavily in debt, up to anyone who is not able to save up to 5% of his or her monthly earnings. So if you are not able to do this, then you find yourself at the starting level. The other criteria. The second one is, again, trying to explain the first one. That is someone who is unable to break even, or who breaks even together as far as you, yes, let's say you deduct your expenditure from your income, you break even when all your monthly expenses, that is covering your debt payment, your rent, your feeding, transportation, your home upkeeping, your children expenses, your all other necessary or essential expenses, including your tithes and offering. When you deduct all of them every month, what is left, the difference is either insignificant or it is not something that is so much. So you are not able to save up to 5% of your monthly earning. And then the last, let's say, feature of someone at the starting stage is someone who does not have um, let's say, emergency fund. So you don't have up to 3 to 6 months emergency fund. We've explained emergency fund to mean the fund that will be able to cover all the expenses we've talked about earlier, your monthly expenses, your rent, your mortgage, your credit card payment, your, if you are married, your family expenses or your children upkeep. You are able to clear all of them. If you are a Christian, you pay your tithe, you pay your offering and all of that, and you are able, or you've been able to save consistently or any pattern, and you have your emergency fund. You have your emergency fund saved in your, let's say, your bank account. So you have something that can cover your rent, your car expense, as we've talked about them, or as I've mentioned them. It can cover all of them for the next 3 to 6 months. If you fall in this category, then that means you are at the starting level of wealth creation. It is not good to be here, but it is not so bad. But then, if you are going through this series with us, that's Ministry of Money Masterclass with GK, your goal is to come out of this level latest by end of this year. So you begin next year by going to the second level. So what should you do? What actions should you take to be able to move from this stage to the second stage, or move from this starting level to the second level? So before you go to the second level, what should you do? So you're supposed to first of all develop wealth mindset. If you want to create wealth, then first of all, you should develop wealth mindset. We've said it over and over that you should understand that wealth creation begins with the mind. So you need to first of all set your mind ready that you are going to do it, you are going to create wealth, and you are going to attain financial freedom. Okay, so think like the rich and start building the mindset and the habit of the rich. That is very important. The second thing that you should do if you are the starting level or the primary stage is to endeavor to earn more and spend wisely. Earn more. You are not meant to earn more and spend more. You are meant to earn more but spend wisely at this stage or at this level. You don't have the word or you don't have much control when it comes to money. So you should spend wisely. You must stick to your budget. If you are to do anything within the month, ask yourself, is it on my budget? If it is outside your budget, reconsider. It's very important. And earning more and spending wisely at this stage, you are supposed to have at least two streams of income. I haven't said have two jobs or have this or that. I'll go there, but where I'm starting from is that you should have at least two streams of income, two sources of income, and you should not depend on just one job. It is not safe unless you are actually having a high income. Most of the times, or most likely, if you are really having a very good job, which is high income, of which I cannot think of because I don't have time to explain that. Maybe you will not fall within the features that I have described as someone at the starting level. But if you find that, then don't solely depend on your job, one job. Yes, you either, because this is because if you do that, you either get stuck at this level and you will never attain financial freedom, or you are going to spend so much, it's going to take you longer than necessary to attain financial freedom if you actually ever attain financial freedom. So it's very important that you do your best maximum to increase your income significantly. And the best way to do is to have at least two streams or two sources of income. Okay, so the question is, what can I do? So, what can I do to have two or more streams of income? First one, keep your job. When people start hearing about wealth creation out of ignorant or out of imbalanced knowledge or information, somebody will just say, let me quit my job. You've gone to school, you have maybe qualification to do a particular job, to work here, to work there. Then you just say that I've heard of creating wealth, and you don't create wealth, you don't become a millionaire, billionaire, you don't become rich by having a job. So hastily you just throw away your job. If you do that, you make a mistake. You have to go through the levels, the stages. You have to go through the level. So at this starting level, you ought to keep your job. Keep your job. If you don't have a job, you have the qualification, you have what it takes. You are in UK, you are in Europe, you are in America, you are in Australia. Look for a job. If you are a qualified person and then you are looking to work in a company, in an office, and you are not getting it, go to a factory, go to a warehouse, start something, start cleaning, find a job and do. Start from somewhere. You don't need to wait and sit there waiting for a blossoming work or business and then straight away you get to financial freedom. No, you don't do that. Don't jump the process. It's a process. I said that financial wealth creation to financial freedom is a marathon. It is not a sprint. So you need to go through the process. So find a job. If you have a job, keep your job at this level. And if you don't have a job, find a job. This is very important. Then the key thing you should understand is that if you if you are self-employed at this level, to keep that thing you are doing, it's not earning you much money. That is why you are still at this level, but keep it. The only thing you need to do is to try to increase your profit margin. Then the second thing to do is to use your skill to make extra income. Use your skill. What skill do you have now? Use those skills, or what skills do you have now? Use those skills, at least one of them, to make something, make extra money. So monetize your skill. Can you cook? Cook. McDonald's is cooking, KFC they are cooking. It's just the normal food they are cooking and they are making money. So start from cooking. Can you braid? Braid. Can you barber? Barber. Can you sew? Sew. Are you a photographer? Where you are, can you farm? Can you write book? Can you record music? What can you do? Can you start going on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook? Can you also be a content creator? Start something. You don't need to teach like I'm teaching. If you think you can create jokes, do something. What can you do? If you've got a skill or talent, please monetize it. You can sing beautifully. Why don't you record songs? You are not only going to make money out of it, you're going to impact someone. So you need to do that. If you monetize your skills or you use your skill to make extra income, that means you haven't second. Now, the third thing you should consider is that if you think you don't have any skill at all, as for me, you are too exceptional. You don't have any skill that you can monetize. All the things that I've talked about, none of them applies to you. Then you should learn. Learn, and this time you are not just going to learn any skill. Learn a high, let's say earning income, high earning skills. Because as it stands now, if you go online and you Google, you see a lot of high income earning skills and all of that. Look at them. Which of them can you learn? Learn some of them, and then you can use that to make a difference. It's very, very important. You should do that. If you still think that you learning is not for you, you cannot learn, then the next thing you need to do is to make sure that you take a second job. So if you are working in a factory, what job can you add? Can you add maybe working in doing a cleaning job? If you are working with maybe a health care company, or you are working, let's say, with the NHS, you are in the UK, wherever you find yourself, you are working with the bank, you are working, you are a teacher, you are a nurse, you are a doctor, you are whatever you are doing, make sure that the second thing you do is that you find a second job. If you can't get any skills that or learn any skills that will earn you extra income, then the next option for you that I will recommend for you is to find a second job. Can you do delivery? Yes, can you do delivery? Can you consider playing? Just what can you do that if you've got a car, can you consider taxi, Uber, looking at pickup? Can you do anything regarding that? If you've got a driving license, can you try to go into transport or something like that? Even if you don't have a car, there are some companies that you can go and rent the car. They look at do the maths. If you rent the car and you go to do this and you do the calculation, you do the deductions, are you going to make some extra income? Do that so that you can get second stream of income. So if you look at this up to the third one, the fourth thing that they will suggest is that if you think that your two sources of income are not okay, are not enough, you need to look for a third source of income so that you can comfortably or you can quickly, let's say, progress from this starting level to the next level. So taking a third job is not ideal because it is very expensive. If you are doing a third job, your health, the stress that you are going to manage is not easy. So that is not ideal. So at this level, the key thing you should consider is to think in terms of a middle person. What can I do outside the jobs, your two jobs you are keeping, or your one job, and the skill that your skill that you've monetized? What can you do? So, what middle man or middle woman's job can you play? So, what businesses? What are people doing and making money that you can, let's say, laze in between? Can you think of advertising, maybe some apartment for someone, for any real estate company, can you try and go in the middle and make profit from any Airbnb? Have you seen someone cooking and supplying? Can you think of finding customers? What have you seen people doing? Can you think that maybe you can make calls and stay in between? If you are keeping two jobs at this level, you can think of it. How can I utilize my skill? Do your best to have at least two streams of income. And if the two streams of income are not working, you should endeavor to have a third source of income or a third stream of income. You should understand it is difficult to rely on one job or one work and easily maybe move away from being highly indebted, and then you are just breaking free from the first level is difficult. So it's very, very important. At this level, when it comes to wealth creation skills, what should be your priority? The first two. You shouldn't be thinking about money multiplication because you don't have the money. So here, what you should be thinking about is money making skills, how to make money. And the second one is money management, because the little money you make, you should manage them as the best money manager on earth, because you cannot take chances, you cannot take things for a joke. Okay, so it's very important. So you focus more on money making skills and money management. All right, like our video, share your comments, subscribe, and share this video to your friends. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.